It's 30 years before the murder.
Well, that sounds highly unlikely. Show me some proof.
Like what?
Photographic evidence is always nice.
I found some evidence.
Which piece?
The DNA could have been from another sibling.
Sibling? What sibling?
According to this family tree, Fergus and Horatio had another sibling with the initial A. The hair sample could have come from them.
That does cast doubt on the DNA evidence. Where are they now?
I don't know. No one's told me anything about them.
Found anything about the murder weapon yet?
Actually, yes. Here you go. This photo was taken 40 years ago. You can clearly see the blood-stained sword in the fireplace. And the other photo shows the two brothers duelling when they were younger. That's likely when the sword got covered in Fergus's blood.
Okay, I'll buy that. Fair dues. You're not at all bad at this.
Now will you tell me the date of the murder?
Okay, fair enough. The murder took place 10 years ago this year.
Yeah, I know that already.
Alright, keep your massive hair on. Did you know that the murder took place on the night the theme park was due to open?
Yeah, I discovered that earlier too.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Holmes.
So the exact date was...
What? Oh, yeah. Sometime in June. The 26th, I think?
Okay, thanks. Looks like he couldn't get rid of it after all. Hello.
I wouldn't bother. He's hardly spoken a word.
Fascinating.
Not really.
No. Here are the two pieces of evidence that pointed... Shamey, I bet that... Okay, let's see what this one does for me. Ah, this is more like it. I love the seaside.
That makes one of us.
Looks like the tide's out. It's a puddle of congealed brown. Who knows what it is? Actually, thinking about it, the owner of the chip van probably knows. Looks like the gull's guarding a load of old chip wrappers and sauce pots. He's got a prime location. Shoo! Go on, be off with you. I think its resolve is considerably greater than my own. I think I'd regret trying that. Not while the gull's sitting on top of it. It's waiting for chips. It's waiting for Chips. Chippy tea! She's cleaning the fryer.
There's a clog in me nozzle.
Not much you can say to that. What's that brown puddle over there?
Gravy for going on chips.
Of course it is. How are you doing?
Oh, not good. Me nozzle's clogged.
No one wants that. What nozzle are we talking about exactly?
It's the end of me oil thermometer. Without a clear nozzle, I can't get the oil to the right temperature. And there's no way I'm serving underripe chips.
Quite right too. I'm looking for something that'll help me reach out and grab stuff.
Well, don't look at me, love. Although people find plenty of stuff on the beach at low tide. Especially if you look under things. You should ask the sergeant. He hides away on a rock formation out in the bay.
Oh yeah, I see it. What's the rock formation in the bay?
It's an island at high tide. That's where the sergeant is living now. That's if he's still brooding over his capture.
His capture?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll tell you all about it if given half the chance. And if you're really lucky, he'll show you his ancient artefact.
That sounds fascinating.
It really isn't.
What is it?
Between you and me, it's just a piece of plastic crap that washed up on the beach. But I think it reminds him of himself.
When's high tide?
Oh, that's easy. It's when we have lots of water.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds obvious. What kinds of sauces and condiments do you offer?
Oh, anything you can remember.
I suppose that stands to reason.
For instance, gravy. The list is literally endless. Wait, no, that was the end.
Bye!
Have a good day.
Salty. I don't need to season anything. What's the red sauce?
Oh, heck all that red sauce.
Genius. I don't need any sauce, red or otherwise.
We don't have any otherwise sauce anyway.
That's lucky then. Is it a table? Is it a stool? Is it a tray with an exceptionally long leg? Either way, it's doing a fine job of keeping those condiments off the filthy pier. You can see loads of stuff on the beach when the tide's out. Looks like he's been decorating the pier. You can find this place is a dump. Not sure what that says about me. I'll deal with all this when I'm older. You can find loads of stuff under seaweed at low tide. Just more beach under the... This place is a dump. You can find loads of... There's not a lot... Great, more brightly coloured litter. I don't think this will help me much with my nightmare, but it looks like it's in good working order. Okay. I don't think it'll stop me from drowning, but it appears to be working. In a way, I'm slightly disappointed that I didn't have to fashion my own. Nothing under there. The top will just be an island at high tide. I can just about make out a sandcastle on the top. Looks like there's a rope up to the top, but I can't get to it with this chap in the way. That was close. I wonder why he's so protective. In you go, Crabby. Looks like the tide's out. Feeling the nostalgia?
Is that like nausea?
No, it's that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when reminiscing about the past.
Then no, I'm not feeling that.
Bye. I don't want to catch any crabs. I don't need to fish for that. It's not a gulling rod. That was close. I'd rather wait until the gull's gone. Bye. Bye.
Have a good day.
Okay. Looks like the tide's in. He's having a nice bob. He's so soft, I just want to sit on him. I doubt I'd catch much in there. There we go. It's still raining. They're really soggy. They're too wet to have. I'll come back again later if it stops raining. I don't need to fish for that. Okay. It's still raining. It's still raining. It's still raining. It's a large hole in the floor made by a falling duck. It's stopped raining finally. At least all the bread will have dried out. I'll just take one. OK, let's go catch something that likes bread. OK. Promotia. In you go. Looks like the tide's in. He's so... I doubt I'd catch much in there. Alright, Duck. I wonder if he'll let me hitch a ride. Ladies and gentlemen, you have reached your destination. Free return trips. Visitors leaving the seaside from this island will arrive here when returning. That's good to know. I'm guessing there must be a massive bucket and spade around here somewhere. This place is full of plastic. There are chip wrappings everywhere.
I can't help myself.
What's this for?
Beachcombing.
Badum. Very chic. What's this?
Ah, an ancient and revered artifact. The Mighty Claw of Dainch Ina. It represents humankind's desire to harness the fortitude and vigor of the mighty crab. To be fair, they didn't do a bad job, but the springs are beginning to go a bit.
Hats for limpets. Toxic shock. It's a marker pen.
I use it to touch up my moustache.
Vases never have anything interesting in them. A dismembered mannequin arm.
Another attempt to mimic the slender jointed limbs of us crustaceans. I used to use it as a carapace scratcher, but the fingers kept coming off. There are only 2 left, so it's useless to me now.
Hours of fun for chimpanzees and toddlers the world over. The netting. The line ones on the pier. It's the same shape as a regular ballpoint pen, just made of gold. It says Blankety Blanc 1984 on the side. There are chip wrap.
I can't help myself.
Do you want this pen?
I wouldn't have picked it up if I didn't want it. However, as it appears to be only compatible with pathetic human appendages, you may take it.
Thanks. Mind if I take this?
Not at all. It's pretty useless to me. The fingers keep coming off.
Oh yeah, so they do. I suppose it's easier to carry around than a whole arm anyway. We have bottles like this in our garage. I don't need any plastic litter. I don't need any toxic? I really... Nah.
I think not, little cockle.
I don't have anything massive that requires combing. That is one enormous crustacean.
Oh, woe is me.
Is it?
It certainly is, young limpet. For I have upon my claw a ring of pure shame.
It looks like a pure rubber band to me.
What is a mere rubber band to you is a badge of humiliation for a glorious creature like myself. A crustacean's claws are a symbol of his potency, his strength, his virility, his, nippability. I have been emasculated, crippled in my prime. It's why I have hidden myself away in my dazzling palace. The drapes are pure bladderwrack, by the way. But, where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. I am Sergeant Crabulus. Before my claw was bested, I commanded the respect of all the other crabs in the area. And some of the prawns. But I will rise again. If I can get this blasted rubber band off.
Hello?
Hello, little scallop. What?
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 Do you have anything that'll help me to reach out?
That's a very profound question. But if it's reaching that you want to do, you can't get much better than the ancient artifact on the wall behind me.
Looks like you enjoy your chips.
Oh, they are my absolute Achilles heel. Especially when covered in delectable chip spice.
Okay, and that is... what exactly?
Oh, my dear, you simply haven't lived if you've not sampled the salty fire of chip spice. A subtle blend of aromatic herbs, spices, and monosodium glutamate.
What I want to know is... how come you remember something like that if I don't?
The subconscious works in strange and convenient ways.
How did you get that rubber band on your claw in the first place?
Interesting story, actually. I was out one day patrolling the perimeter for the usual do-badders. Keeping the area chickadee-boo, what? But I was overcome by the delectable scent of bacon. I was drawn inexorably towards the source of the aroma. I found it almost immediately, of course, due to my heightened and fabulously perceptive senses. But the bacon deceived me. I was a victim of my own uncommonly tenacious disposition. I was incarcerated. Within a minute, I was being unceremoniously hauled from the waves and paraded on a platter of crushed ice with only a sprig of parsley to hide my shame.
That must have been some massive parsley.
A veritable forest, my little Winkle, but this is where I triumphed. They shackled one of my claws